Hello and welcome to the Money Rebel podcast. This is your host, Hayley David, and it is my mission to help you be your own boss, rebel against your 9 to 5, and build a successful business that you actually love. In my world, I believe that business gets to be fun, easy, and profitable AF. This podcast is your go-to guide to help you start and build a business that will pave the way for your dream life. Join me every week as I chat about marketing tips, business strategy, industry trends, and life as an entrepreneur. So if you're ready to play by your own rules, attract more dream clients, and build your business to 6 figures and beyond, grab a drink and let's dive in. Welcome back to the Money Rebel podcast. This is your host, Hayley David, and today we're going to be talking about the 5 things that keep people from starting their business and how to avoid them. The first one is believing that you won't ever be able to have a business that makes enough money to get by. And the truth is that there are millions of people every day making money in their business and more money than they ever would have made in their 9 to 5. So I want to ask you, what makes you think that this wouldn't be possible for you too, when there is so much evidence out there that not only could you make enough money to get by, but you could make enough money and triple or double what you're making in your 9 to 5 right now. All of the successful entrepreneurs or business owners that you look up to are proof that the same level of success is possible for you too. So the second one is overthinking. This is another one I see so often when people are just getting started. They overthink so much that they get overwhelmed and shut down and end up not doing anything. So many people are at step 1, which is just trying to actually get started. And when they're at step 1, they're trying to jump to step 15. And my biggest piece of advice for you is just focus on the next couple of steps in front of you and not the whole entire staircase. It's totally understandable why starting a business would make you overthink and get overwhelmed. And the thing to remember is that you can do it. You do not have to have everything figured out before you start. A lot of the knowledge is going to come from the doing. So I encourage you to just trust that what you know and have is enough. Right now, you have everything you need to start. And trust that the knowledge will continue to come to you as you go along in your business. If you haven't even started your business yet and you're worried about how you get clients or your website and that's keeping you from actually starting, again, it's totally understandable why you're thinking about that stuff. You're entering into the unknown and you're trying to create safety for yourself by creating this sense of knowing. And I just want to encourage you to remember that you are in the beginning phases of your business and all of that information will come to you as you go. So right now, the biggest thing is to just get started. Try to focus on the steps that are in front of you and not the whole entire staircase. And again, remember that it's totally understandable and normal for you to be overthinking things right now. And if anything, that is just a sign that you are meant to do this because you are thinking of the things it will take to build a successful business. And that is a really great indicator of someone who is meant to be their own boss. When you're starting your business, it requires you to step outside of your comfort zone. It's totally normal and expected that you would be feeling this way right now. And I just want to encourage you to start your business and then focus on the website or getting clients. Getting clients is step 5 or 6. So I encourage you to just deal with that step when you get there and trust that you can do this. You're on the right path and everything will come to you in the time it's meant to come. So number 3 is fear. And really what comes along with the fear is holding themselves back and playing small. If starting a business scares you, good. That feeling is an indicator that you are stepping outside of your comfort zone. And growth is what happens when you step outside of your comfort zone. Doing new things feels scary. Your fear is 100% valid. And if you allow the fear to stop you, it will keep you exactly where you are right now. You have every right to feel scared when starting your business. And the secret is so many other people are feeling the exact same way as you. So think about where you want to be 6 months from now. because either way, the time is going to pass. So, would you rather spend the next 6 months getting closer to your goal of being your own boss? Or will you choose to let the fear keep you paralyzed and in 6 months still be exactly where you are right now? I also encourage you to ask yourself, what is the cost of not starting your business? If you're listening to this episode, I know that there's no way you want to spend the rest of your life working in a regular 9 to 5. You've spent too many years trying to ignore the little voice in your head telling you that you are meant for more. So now is the time to feel the fear and just do it anyways. Number 4 is the technical and logistics side of starting a business. So I want to just say there are so many resources to help you with the technical and logistical aspects of starting a business. And again, this is truly step 10, right? So if you're at step 1, just focus on the next 4 steps. Don't let this keep you from starting because when you get to the step, there will be resources to help you figure out the technical and logistic side of things. There are so many free and paid resources that will help guide you through all of the technical setup, the logistics, like registering the business, all of that. There are so many powerful tools for you. Just focus on the first steps, which is figuring out what business to start, the name, and like what that business looks like. Number 5 is one that I hear a lot too, and it's not knowing what business to start. So I just did an entire episode about this. Go listen to season 2, episode 1, the previous episode I just released, and download your free copy of the Think Like a Boss workbook. I created that just to help you specifically with this problem of not knowing what business to start. And truly, if you have absolutely no idea what business you want to start, but you know that you want to be your own boss, I encourage you to just start by asking your friends and family what business they could see you doing or what they would pay you to help them with. Or maybe get on your Facebook and say, hey, like, what is something that you'd come to me for advice about? Or just start asking the people in your life, and that will be a great starting point. But again, go back to the previous episode and listen to that. It will definitely give you clarity on what business to start. So, another one I hear all the time is that people say, I don't know what I'm going to do for health insurance. So, this is really common. I know a lot of business owners who actually pay less for health insurance each month than they did at their 9 to 5. There are so many insurance options out there for self employed business owners. There are some entrepreneurs who choose to opt out of insurance altogether. Either way, whatever decision is right for you and your family, there are so many options out there for you to get health insurance. And just from a quick Google search, according to HST Insurance, Blue Cross has plans starting as low as $86 a month. I will link to this in the show notes. And again, just by searching health insurance for business owners on Google will provide you with so many different options for your health insurance. I hope you're enjoying this episode so far. Make sure you never miss a show by clicking the subscribe button now. This podcast is made possible by listeners like you. Thank you so much for your support, and now back to the show. So now I want to talk about how to save thousands of dollars when starting your business. And I'm going to share a personal example. One of my family members, when they were starting their business, she spent hundreds, if not thousands of dollars over the past several years on different website platforms. And it's because she jumped steps. She was not ready and she did not have enough brand clarity before building a website. And she did not think long term about what it would take to create and make changes to the website. She tried out 3 or 4 different website builders, and ultimately she wasted so much time and money because she was focusing on the website too soon. So I truly believe that there are certain things a business owner should have in place before starting the website in order to make sure that they are not wasting their time and they're creating a really impactful website that is going to help generate money and clients for their business. I see so many people go invest thousands of dollars in either a custom built website or a logo before they even have any structure for their business. People tell me they're so disappointed either in the designer or the process because they didn't deliver a website they liked, or they felt it wasn't what they were looking for. And it's like a graphic designer is not meant to create structure in your business and your brand for you. They are here to help bring your brand to life and communicate your business and message to the world via the website and logo design process. So again, I just want to say one of the mistakes I see people making is jumping to the website too soon before clarifying some of these other pieces and getting really crystal clear on their brand, their messaging, and even their name, right? It's totally normal in the first year, even the second, that a lot of business owners will change the name of their business because, again, things evolve, right? As you get going, you're going to have more clarity. And so I just want to encourage you to focus on the website when you have more of the foundational pieces and structure created in your business. And another mistake I see so often is that people pick out their name and then they immediately go to LegalZoom and spend hundreds of dollars using LegalZoom to either create an LLC or file their DBA or just do their business filings for them. And in reality, most people don't know that most states make this pretty user friendly for businesses and individuals to do themselves. And so again, LegalZoom does make it easy to do your business filings, but it comes at a pretty significant price. And when you're just starting a business, it is super important to be mindful of your startup expenses. And one of the biggest mistakes I see people make is that they focus on things too soon before they're actually ready. Like, again, example, a logo before they have fully committed to their business name, or hiring a website designer when they don't have their business registered or have their service menu mapped out. I see so many people doing steps out of order, and it ends up costing you thousands of dollars and so much time. This is exactly why I created my newest course, BYOB, which is launching next month in September. And the Be Your Own Boss audio course, BYOB for short, is here to help you avoid wasting money and so much time guessing on what to do and when to do it and in what order. It makes starting a business simple, easy, and fun. It's a step-by-step audio course that will take you from idea or no idea to a legit business that is ready to start making money. Inside of BYOB, I walk you through step by step how to start your business. Think of it like having a business coach in your back pocket. I cover everything from naming your business, registering it with your state, how to decide on the right legal structure for your business, pricing your services, identifying your target audience, and so much more. There are over 20 lessons inside to help you start your business, along with bonus episodes and a workbook that is going to help you implement and take action every step of the way. I've been an entrepreneur for over 7 years. I started my first business when I was in college. So I know starting a business can be incredibly overwhelming, figuring out what you need, how to do it, and the order things should be done. I've started several businesses, and I am sharing my secrets and top tips for creating a successful business with you inside of this course. In BYOB, you will have everything you'd need to start your business, all laid out step by step and an easy to implement audio format. BYOB will take your business from just an idea to a reality the easy way so you can have the freedom you've always wanted. More information on how you can get your hands on BYOB will be shared over the upcoming weeks. Thanks for tuning into this week's episode, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoy this episode, you can help support the podcast by making sure you're subscribed, hit the 5 stars, and leave a review. Thank you so much, my Money Rebel family, for supporting the show, and tune in next week for another episode.